Hey everyone, Joe here. Today I got a review for you of the 18-55 STM lens from Canon. Now, I've had this lens for quite a few months now, and I want to give you an honest review on it. So let's get started. Now, this lens is your basic kit lens. I'll just start that off. Nothing too totally fancy about it. It is a mostly plastic construction. They do have the nice newer pitch caps on them. And also plastic mounting. So most everybody likes the metal mounts and stuff. This one has the plastic. Now this may sound really bad. It may put a lot of people off, but this lens is extremely light. If there's a such thing as a featherweight lens, this one gets pretty close here. It has an aperture of f3.5 to 5.6. You know, like I said, going from 18mm up to 55. So if you're trying to get a lot of, blown out backgrounds and stuff, a lot of really nice, healthy bokeh, unless you get in real close to your subject and with headshots and stuff, this lens really is going to give you all that. However, for a kit lens, the image quality on this lens isn't that bad. It's not nothing to write home about, but you can still take some pretty decent pictures. So if this lens comes with your new Rebel series camera or whatnot, don't feel bad that you got this lens. It's really not, horrible lens at all. You can still take some quite nice large portraits with this lens and still might come out really sharp. There are a lot better lenses out there, but I bought this one as a white box for just a little over $100, so you really can't beat that. Like I said, if you come with a kit lens with a camera, definitely, don't feel bad that you got this lens. Use it until you can afford a really nice L lens or Art series from Sigma. So, let me talk about build construction a little bit more here. So, super light, plastic. One thing I really noticed about this one, and the older lens does this too, is 18, the front element sticks out where the barrel does, and when you go into about 35, it's flush again, and it's back out again at 55. So it seems kind of odd, but that's just the way it's made. Nothing too bad. Takes a 58mm filter thread. The not really. What do you call it? The zoom. Having a brain fart here tonight, folks. The zoom ring is a plastic with rubber on it. It's nice, good, grippy rubber and stuff. However, if you want to do some manual focusing and stuff for some odd reason or another, the focus ring, if you engage it, is a soft plastic, so it doesn't really match because this part is rubbery and this part is like a soft, cheap Walmart toy plastic. So, I really wish that would have been at least rubber. At least it would have matched in construction-wise. I hate it when companies do that. Got buttons on here for the AF and manual. Like I said, though, even if you're in autofocus, if you half press the shutter, you can still then engage the STM motor ring right here and still control it. Like I said, it is a STM motor, so it is a fly-by-wire system on this thing, so it's not physically coupled to anything. You can spin this ring all day you want to. It's not actually physically turning anything on here. It's just the little sensors under here are detecting that it's moving one way or another. It does have image stabilizer, and while the image stabilizer isn't the best in the world, it still gives you about one stop of true image stabilization. So, in other words, do not depend on it. I've tested it out. I've seen better in even much older lenses. The buttons, however, are nice, positive feeling, and are flush, so you're not likely to actually accidentally turn them on or off. So that is a good plus to it also. And what else can I really think about it? Other than it's a pretty okay lens. The focusing system on it is pretty close to accurate. It's not always perfect. However, it is really super fast and extremely quiet, which is what you want or expect from an STM lens. So, I have some images over here we can view on the computer, and that way for all you pixel peepers out there who really want to get a better idea of this lens and see how it performs, we can check that out. And also for people who want to see how it performs in like video, zooming in and out, and also how it fares within according against the sun or in close sunlight and stuff. I have those videos at the end of the video also, so we can check those out here next. So before I get any further, it takes the EW 63C lens. Does not come with it, which for real, Canon, as cheap as this lens, not cap, what do you call it, is, you really should include those for free. Lens hood, that's what it is. Told y'all I'm having a brain fart today. But, really, I don't see why Canon doesn't include these as cheap as they are. This is what this costs, probably 50 cents to manufacture. Quit charging $20 for those. Start including them. Give people an incentive to buy your lens. But let's go over here to the computer and check out so all you pixel peepers can be satisfied. Okay, everyone. Well, I got some photos here for us to take a look at. Let's click on our first one here. Now, this is shot at 55mm f7.1, which is about the sharp point for this lens, at 1/250th of a second ISO 100. And we zoom in here on the center, and you can see it's reasonably sharp, not too bad. This is a 1:1, and this is a 32-inch 2.5K display that we're viewing this on now. So this image, is still, like I said, extremely usable. Even down here in the corners, it's not too bad here. Let's get down here in the corner, the water and stuff here. No, not too bad. Like I said, if you wanted to print out and say 11x14 photos or up to 17-inch photos, this lens is still sharp enough for that. And it's still sharp enough for most any entry-level photographer. So you shouldn't feel too bad using it. Let's see what else we got here. Here's another boat. This is at 24mm f6.3, 1/252nd. And you'll see the center is still, fairly sharp. The focusing point was here on the boat. And see, it's not too bad. Okay, what else we got? That's a piece of coral that was on the ground. I forgot how close I was to this. It's getting pretty close. It was still shot at f6.3 at 55mm. 1/200th of a second ISO 100. And still see quite a bit of nice little detail in this. If you go over here to the sides, you can see the corner sharpness is a little bit softer, but only by a touch. Not bad at all. And we got another photo here at 31mm f6.3, 1/80th of a second ISO 100. You can see we got these ducks and stuff out here in the water. You can zoom in those. You can still see they're, pretty sharp. Not too terribly, not super sharp at all, but still very usable. Corner sharpness up here on the trees is about the same also. So it's really not that bad. Like I said, this is being viewed on a 32-inch monitor. So really not bad. Let me see here. Got another photo here at 18mm f6.3, 1/30th of a second, ISO 100. Oops, get back on that again. You still see reasonably sharp. I think the trees here with the actual focal were pretty close. It's been a 1/30th of a second at that. And you can see the image stabilizers, still handled fairly decent, but is struggling just a hair. Alright. Now let's see this up close quality here. Now this is at 43mm f7.1, 1/15th of a second. This was obviously taken on a tripod here in the studio. And like I said, it's trying to do some product photography and stuff with it. So you can see it, pretty decent, not too bad. I am noticing this lens is I don't see any heavy chromatic aberration. I'm not saying there isn't any, but these are all unedited raw files, so no lens correction has been applied, and it still looks pretty decent here. think the focusing spot was right here where it says, you know, on this 18 to 35 millimeter lens right here was where I was actually focusing in at. So, no, not too bad. And last, I got some little flower photos here. I was taking up, you know, fairly close. Just a semi sort of, you know, trying to do some macro work because it does get fairly close. It gets within like a foot of your whatever you're shooting at, so you can get pretty close. Not no high. Don't get me wrong. It's not 1-to-1 macro, so I don't know what exactly it is on this particular lens, but you can get close to flowers and stuff. As you can see, there's a little ant over here on the corner that did get in, and these all still look pretty sharp all around. So overall, not too bad. As we can also take a look from this photo, the out of focus areas are not bad at all. They seem to smooth out pretty good here. So that's one reason I wanted to show this photo, is the out of focus areas seem to do fairly decent with this lens if you can get close enough to get a, you know, decent background blur out of it. So hope everybody enjoyed these photos. Hope you found them useful. Stay tuned for the video next. Okay everyone, well, I hope you found this review helpful. If you're interested in purchasing this lens, please check out my Amazon affiliate link down the bottom. I have a link to the white box down there so you can get a really good deal on it. And also, if you like this video, how about a thumbs up? Thumbs up's always highly appreciated. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, you know, please take time to subscribe. Subscribing is free. It's for you and lets you know when I release more videos. And until next time everyone, thank you for watching.